While battling the various outbreaks of COVID-19 active in the country, China is also continuing the vaccination process to achieve a solid immunization barrier against the virus. In the rest of Asia, several nations continue to suffer the onslaught of the Omicron variant, and the last few days, countries such as South Korea and Indonesia recorded high numbers of daily cases. Our correspondent Iramsy Peraza expands on this.
While enforcing strict measures to contain the new Delta and Omicron variants of the new coronavirus, China is also maintaining a steady immunization pace, with an average of 5 to 6 million COVID-19 vaccines being administered in the country every day. The Asian giant, which has already applied more than 3 billion doses of vaccines against COVID-19 in its territory, is advancing at full speed towards the goal of vaccinating its entire population. According to official records, between 5 and 6 million doses vaccines are being administered every day. According to the National Health Commission, more than 1.2 billion people in the country have already received at least 2 jabs and completed the vaccination cycle. The entity also announced that it has already initiated a process of consecutive immunization of COVID-19, a method that consists of administering booster vaccines based on a different technology than those used in the initial inoculations, with the objective of reinforcing collective immunity against the disease. China, which today reported 144 new cases of COVID-19, 71 of them due to local infection, continues at the moment with strict epidemiological measures, especially in the regions of inland Mongolia and in the southeastern part of the country, where the active focuses of the disease are located. On the other hand, after surpassing 100,000 infections in one day, South Korea reported over 95,000 cases on Monday. To try to contain the spread and not to overload the health system, the authorities are implementing different measures, including providing more self-diagnosis kits and asking patients with mild symptoms to take care of themselves at home. But despite the increase of cases, South Korean authorities announced a light softening of restrictions ahead of the March 9th presidential elections amid growing annoyance from business owners. Meanwhile, Indonesia saw a 74% increase in the cases of infection in the past week. The nation of 278 million people has vaccinated 70.1% of its population with at least 1 dose and is considering lifting all quarantine requirements for incoming travelers in an effort to stimulate tourism and businesses. According to the authorities, they need to find a balance between the need to maintain health and the need to maintain the economy. This is how things are today on this side of the world. We will be back with more news from the Asian continent in the next few days.